Well, hello there, sunflowers, and how are you guys today? Well, it has been a while. Well, I won't say it's been a while. It feels like it's been a while. I actually forgot all about all about baby or not baby, but Alabama Barker. I want to call her baby, but looking at her Instagram posts and only remembering that she's just recently turning 18, 19, it's like, wow, the younger generation's really growing up. But I digress. I'm here to talk about the fact that Alabama Barker might be a little bit tone deaf. Might be a little bit tone deaf. Listen, I get it. I don't get it, but I get it to an extent. She's chilling with her friends. They're playing a card game. I don't know what game this is that they're playing, but it's a card game, and that's exactly what the challenge is. And not thinking, I don't think, I mean, yes, one of them said, we black, we can't go do that. And she's just like, man, that doesn't matter. That was definitely tone deaf. That was definitely tone deaf. But it was a part of the game. It was supposed to be a part of the game. That's the only defense I could put up for her. The only defense is that that's what the card says. If you're playing a game, it's like spin the bottle, or ding dong ditch. What are we in middle school? But still, these are the childish games people like to play. I mean, it's like Carisha Please, or what's her name, Young Miami. She has a card game that can be a bit explicit and adultish. So because of that, that's kind of the similar vibe that I'm getting that Alabama and her friends were playing. But, just teenage version. Stupid stuff that we can get into, mischievous stuff that you look back when you're older and you're just like, man, why didn't me and my friends do that? That was so dumb of us. We was young and dumb. That's all I got for her with that one. Now, to not hear out her friends and not realize that she was the only white one there. And to say to all of them to not consider the skin tone and where she lives is a bit questionable. Like, it just really didn't dawn on her. And that's the scary part. I don't want to say she's a little too immersed in black culture to realize, because she's dating a black person. So she truly is down for the rap game. For sure, for sure. She is showing us that she is what would you say, a swirl. She has black friends and she has white friends. Now, do we ever see them cohabitate in the same videos? No. But she got her cliques and she got her gangs, literally and metaphorically. So because of that, we can't really fault her. I mean, it's kind of fitting. Like, let's be honest here. Like, let's be honest. It's kind of fitting that her dad marries Kourtney Kardashian. And weirdly enough, the only Kardashian that I don't think we've ever seen date black, but everybody else in her family dates black. So for Alabama Barker, it's not a surprise. It actually fits right into the Kardashian line. So because of that, I can't fault her. I mean, look how the Kardashians use black people, but that's besides the point. It's tone deaf. That's why I'm here. That's why I'm just really here to do a reading on Alabama, because I don't know what to say. I don't think words can explain. Oh, I am seeing something very interesting that's going on in the media. First, it's Kanye. What's going on with these Kardashians? So first, it was Ye wearing the triple K's, but in black, so he could mimic and imitate and make a statement, right? That's one thing. That's a racial thing that's going on within the Kardashians. And then we have Alabama Barker, who is a little bit tone deaf and is currently in this um mess, I'll best say it, because the internet doesn't seem too pleased with her, and people are starting to side with Bad Baby, which I think Bad Baby, as of today of this recording, is supposed to be dropping another song about being a crybaby and calling out Alabama. And I'm just like, girl, I looked. Alabama has not came back since Vogue, and you've dropped Miss Whitman, OG Crash Out, and now another song. Who? Bad Baby, you just come in, just pipe it down. Like I think she clearly, as I picked up in the last reading, and as her mom said, drop this beef. And it looks like Alabama has done exactly that. She has dropped this beef. So I'm gonna need Bad Baby to drop this beef as well, because it's a little bit lopsided at this point. So because of that, that's my little 2 cents that I wanted to put in with the drama. But another thing that's going on outside of the Kardashians and American culture, there is over there in South Korea a whole nother thing about their Asian artists cultural appropriating or being culture vultures and just being black and acting black just for the fun of it and for a theme and for aesthetics reasons, and they're not really down for the cause. So I don't know why the energy on the earth is this split and division. I don't know what's going on with melanated people, that there seems to be an uproar in every culture. But that's something I just wanted to mention. That was just something I had to mention. That's just something I saw. So with that being said, now I'm going to read on Alabama Barker and just see how she's doing in this very moment. All right, Alabama. All right, Bama, what's going on? Okay. All right. Okay. The Ace of Pentacles. I like that. I like that. The Mother of Swords. Okay. Hopefully. Oh, okay. The Ten of Pentacles. I like these pentacles so far. The Son of Cups. Okay. Interesting. At least her foundation in her row is pentacle-like. So whatever's going on with Alabama at this moment, she is the best way I can see it is I'm seeing like a box. Like here's the Ace of Pentacles, Alabama herself, but surrounding her on both sides, like caging her and like walls pressing in, is two pentacles. And like a cage, the ceiling and the floor boxing her in is two people cards. So because of that, it seems like outside forces, which is going to be like if you think of it, your head and your feet, so the ceiling and the floor, those are like the outside forces, like outside energy that is tapping into her, and what's surrounding her on her sides is pentacles. So in a way she's grounded, but we're going to dive more in deep into how is she grounded and where is she grounded, because honestly, Ten of Pentacles, Ace of Pentacles, Six of Pentacles looks pretty good to me. That sounds great. The Ten of Pentacles is a legacy. The Ace of Pentacles is a new beginning, a foundation being started. And the Six of Pentacles is something growing, flourishing. But what is those fruits going to be harvesting? Now that's the better question. So because of that, what I see here, as I just briefly went over, Alabama at this very moment and how she's feeling is the Ace of Pentacles. Because she's, the best way I'm going to put this is because now that she's finally of age. Of age. Man, we know she's not 21, but she's legal now, let's just say. Now that she's legal, she is living her best life. She is finally living out loud. She is finally doing what Alabama Barker probably always wanted to do, and maybe who truly knows that country girl baby Alabama we saw when she used to make those Disney Channel like aesthetic songs, that was all just to, because people are just like, how do we go from that to this? How did we go from Disney to being thug? Like, they're just like, the math ain't mathing. So because of that, people are questioning Alabama's identity, and they're just like, girl, are you having an identity crisis right now? Because what in the heck? So she herself is on this Ace of Pentacles. We are truly seeing the true Alabama Barker is standing up, rising up like a plant, like a seed sprouting. We are seeing her blossom and bloom. That's what I mean by she is truly living out loud right now, which is what we see with this Tent of Pentacles. The tent. Wow. The Ten of Pentacles represents a family legacy. She comes from the Barkers, but now she comes from the Kardashians, and she is living up to that status quo name. Like I said, she fits right in with the Kardashians. It's not a surprise. So because of that, it's the environment and people that you are exposed to. Now, this could have been a lifestyle that Alabama was always fascinated by, but she could never truly tap into it because she just didn't have the people, the clicks, and the circles. But now that she has the peoples, the clicks, and the circles, she's dating what? An NFL player? Somebody that's playing a sport? Sounds like the Kardashians, right? Always dating that is the peak of hip hop culture. That is the peak of being street, is to get yourself a sportsman, literally. To go get the bag, go get the money, go after the athletics, maybe time down for baby. Who knows? Who knows? You got to think about it. What comes with this culture? It's basically high school, but for real life. For real, it's the jocks and the popular kids all over again. So yes, she's transitioning into it nicely. She is living. Alabama Barker has had the glow up. Okay, she is no longer cute, innocent baby Bama. No, she is all grown up Alabama. Somebody who you are going to hear her, see her, think, and she's going to have it all together. That's the best way I can put it. She's going to look like she has it all together, and that she's owning her life. I mean, honestly, she's just living her best life right now. So that's that. If that living her best life means being tone deaf, then yes. If that means that she just thinks she's one of us, let's go. Then that's how it's gonna be. She thinks she black. That's why she went up against Bad Baby. Cause Catch Me Outside. How about that? That Maybe that's who she inspires to be. She inspires to be Bad Baby. She aspires to be Danielle Bagoli. Maybe he's a bit envious because Bad Baby truly is and lives and committed to the lifestyle since day one, since she was like 13. Alabama's just getting it when she's coming into her adulthood. So she's trying to get the street cred. And who else to get the street cred than the Bad B herself, Danielle Bergoli. If you want your true black card, go up against Danielle Bergoli. So because of that, that's her that's her mentality. That's how she's trying to assimilate into black culture. She truly wants to be accepted. She's like, I will do anything. I'll date black. I will show you guys. Look at my black friends. Look, I have black friends. I am not just trying to dip into hip hop because I just want to dip into hip hop. I am truly down for the culture. Just because I didn't look like I was down for the culture beforehand, you're seeing me blossom and bloom into who I truly want to be, and this is who I want to be, so let me live it and be who I want to be. Okay, well, we're down for that. At least I'm down for that. Each to their own. She's not hurting anybody yet. But she has some very cognizant friends around her that is able to bring it up to her, and maybe she will learn, like I said, Son of Cups, Page of Cups, learning the new emotion, learning to adjust to this lifestyle, learning what to say, what not to say, learning what to say and what to do and what not to do. And because of that, I can't fault her for the friends that she has surrounding her. At least they were open and honest with her and were able to express their concern and safety for themselves, sorry, and explain that to her and know that she was going to, maybe she didn't receive it, but at least she was going to receive it and not get all mad, not try to make them feel bad, not make them feel like the token black people. She didn't make them feel like that at all. She just made them feel like, hey, we're all cool, we're all hanging out, we're all having fun. What's the problem here? I'm going to be with you guys. What's the problem here? We're all just having fun. Were we not? That's how she's just feeling. She's like, what did I do? Like, for real. She's like, what was I do? What did I do wrong? She just doesn't see what she did wrong. And she has friends that are going to help her grow and evolve into that person that she truly wants to be. At least she found some friends that could be straight up with her. And she has some straight up friends that could also have a backbone for themselves and not get tied up in that world and lost in tone deafness. So because of that, we see the Six of Pentacles for the future with Alabama, that she is going to bloom, blossom, and grow into her blackness. That's the best way I could put it. It's a bit awkward at first. It's a bit uncomfortable. But and maybe she's doing something that maybe her parental figures aren't that much of a fan of, because on the foundation we have the Mother of Swords, and the Mother of Swords is usually the Queen of Swords, and that's usually somebody who is is thinking, but because this is at the foundation at the feet and also upside down, it's kind of like symbolizing a hangman, where she just, this could have been a little bit eye-opening for her, hearing the backlash to the way people are reacting on the internet. She's going to probably take some time to think about what she did, for real, because she truly means all of this out of love. Like I said, she just didn't know. We got to remember, she's like 18, 19. There's still people over there in the Asian countries that haven't seen black people. So let's give some Bama some grace here. So with that being said, let's just pull a card for Alabama and her future. Just who she is, who she's going to become. Is she sincerely, authentically down for the game? She's truly down for the game. A gray mouse. Now, it says that it represents adaptability. And it represents embracing change. Like I said, she is open-minded. She wants to hear. She doesn't want to offend anybody. She truly says, y'all my peeps. And so because of that, she's going to have to work a little bit harder. But like I said, she has friends surrounding her that can hold her accountable and really put her in a reflective state, because if she truly did not care for those friends, she wouldn't be like feeling upside down in her thoughts and not thinking straight or thinking clearly. That's where the gray mouse is coming from. It's a bit murky. It's a bit watery. It's so tone deaf that you think that it was on purpose, but it actually isn't on purpose. It truly was just a pure innocent mistake, and you just have to realize, even though she tries to act like she like 25, she's not 25, so she doesn't have the wisdom and the maturity, or even have her frontal lobe fully developed to have the reasoning and processing to think through some of these things, that we just can't hold her accountable. So with that being said, I hope you enjoyed this reading on Alabama Barker. I sure did. I felt like it cleared some air a little bit, honestly. I feel like I got to see Alabama in a different light, and to see that maybe that could even be just one card for Danielle Bergoli. I can't leave that alone. Like I said, I not that I was enjoying the beef, but I am a fan of Bad Baby, so I just want to pull one card to see how does Bama feel about Bad Baby. Okay. How do you feel about Baby? Ooh, okay. Two cards. What's behind this lie? A box. Oh. Okay, I see intentional. And I see difficulty to English and an enigma. A lot of vowels there. So honestly, what do I get from intentional and an enigma? That Alabama Barker and how she feels about Bad Baby and this beef that they had is she feels a bit blindsided. She feels like it became too big for her, because an enigma is like a box. The card that came out was a box, and a box is something that traps you and encloses you, like I was just talking about earlier. The walls closing in, and the walls in the ceiling, and the just entrapping Alabama. That's how she's feeling. She's showing off as an enigma, but she sees what happened with her and Bad Baby also as an enigma. Like I thought we was cool, we was friends. How did you just betray me, lie me, deceitful me like that? Just because I tried to go for your man, I thought you didn't care for him like that. That's the same feeling I keep getting every time I read on this card. She just truly feels as though I did not know it was that serious with you and with your baby daddy. That's how she's all feeling. That's why she backed up. She's like, okay, I don't know what this is. I don't know what I got myself entangled into, but this is not this is not the box I wanted to check. So I'm unchecking this box and I'm undoing it. So because of that, she put some distance between her. She feels a bit with Bad Baby. So with that being said, I hope to see you guys in the next reading. Please leave your comments down below, and please subscribe if you have not subscribed already. It would really mean a lot to the channel. Baby Mama Crone and Baby Crone would very much appreciate that. Please and thank you. And please give this video a thumbs up if you haven't already, and I will see you sunflowers in the next one. Sunflowers!